Yo, 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 what's up?
What is going on, people?
Hey, man, it's been a minute. What's good?
It hasn't been a minute, but it's good.
Okay. We're starting.
We were
Okay.
just here,
Okay.
just a couple of
Okay.
seconds ago. Come on,
I'm talking
man.
about on the podcast, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Also,
What? It was last week when?
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday.
It's like so soon.
No, man.
We're back.
It's over a week, okay?
Episode what? Blueprint Sessions. Episode what?
21, man. 21.
Episode 21.
First
Man,
of
we're
all,
really coming for this 100, eh? Like we're not playing games. Like we're really coming for this 100, bro. Like I see Joe Budden in them. I see
At
Charlemagne in them.
164.
Yeah, at like 100 and something, 300 and something. I'm like, man, we're coming for those numbers, bro.
yeah, man.
So
Maybe to catch up, we need to start doing 2 episodes a week, man.
now you're pushing it.
You're just lazy.
Now
man.
you're really
You're
pushing
just
it.
lazy.
No.
You're just lazy.
No. You know what I do. Now you're pushing it.
Yeah, you sleep all day, man.
You wish.
Mr. Night Shift.
You wish.
Yo, man. First of all, we got 2 guests with us today.
2 amazing guests today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Old homeboy. I ain't seen in a minute.
For sure.
Okay. He had to come through, represent.
For sure.
Brendon.
And of course, he brought Mr. Tobi.
He put a homie.
Yeah,
what's up?
I want to hear something that's going to come out of this man. He's going to spit a verse first.
Hold up, but you didn't introduce his name.
Wait.
Okay.
Why you messing up?
I always need to
Alright.
check LZ because
Why?
LZ sometimes goes off the rails. So I
Just
always need
check
to
him.
keep him in
That
check.
was just a safety check.
Keep him in check.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Now you just messed up my flow.
I just always gotta check you. That's
It was
all.
a safety check.
Carry on. Continue.
Tobi's going to spit a verse for us today. Okay. We're going to hear what bars he got.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially after, what's the track's name? Adidon. What?
The story of Adidon.
Yeah, Adidon. Yeah,
we need some
Adidon.
bars.
After we heard that, we want to hear bars today. You're going to spit for us, Tobi.
Yeah, no stress.
Okay.
No stress.
See?
16.
What's up, man?
I'm right, brother.
It's been a minute.
Definitely. But I always
AKA Grey Matter.
always come back.
Lift the mic, man.
yeah,
Lift the
come
mic.
back.
Lift
Yeah,
the
always
mic.
come
Lift the mic.
Always come back. I'm here. What's up?
Yeah, man. What's good? What's been happening?
Man, I've just been on this pursuit of education, just doing everything that is to pursue
No.
growth and just do everything as a person to better yourself and position yourself for the greater good, you know?
All right. So, what you studying?
Law, LLB.
What?
Law.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
First of all,
He's pushing.
Everyone knows
He's
First of all,
pushing. He's pushing
push
the
that
law,
law, man. We gonna need you.
100%.
I can't get you other things. You
Hey,
guys
man.
get yourselves.
Apparently, men are trash, so
Keep
we're
us
gonna
safe.
need lawyers out here.
Don't
Okay.
keep us safe.
Who said that, first of all?
This guy said so. Okay,
wow.
he was agreeing
LZ.
with a bunch of girls that were here.
LZ.
Wow, betrayal.
That's
Yeah,
a strong
he tucked in his
phrase.
nuts that day,
That's a
bro.
strong
He
word.
tucked in his nuts that day.
That's a strong
okay?
word.
Betrayal.
I need like 5 minutes for you guys to just briefly unpack what happened in that session for him to agree.
You know what? LZ always likes taking things out of context, so I'm gonna just let him be.
Okay, let me ask the question.
No,
I'm man
we're
trash.
not talking about that today. We're talking
Okay,
about
let me say you
something
ask the
else.
question because
No,
you won't
see,
want to
don't
answer.
ask the question because you know what? We're not talking about that stuff today.
So we're moving forward
We're
today.
moving forward today.
Okay.
That's all we're doing.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave
Okay,
a question
be
mark.
trash about
Yeah,
it.
that
I'll
way.
leave a
Anyways.
question mark. Yeah.
See,
That way.
Yes, brother.
let us know, man. What's going on with Grey Matter?
Grey Matter has been pushing a lot lately with partnerships with guys up from Pretoria doing graphic designing, working on t-shirt designs, working on more merchandise development.
Wait, hold up. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
butt in, man. What is Grey Matter?
Oh, sorry. Grey Matter is a company that endorses a lifestyle of being free, not being bound by boundaries of creativity or social norms. Just basically, we take companies and we will transform your brand into whatever that you feel that you see your vision into. For
Yeah.
example, be it advertising, be it social media marketing,
Sure.
be it branding, whatever it is, we're going to do it, whatever to get you out there. We also work with individual artists as well, rappers. We work with painters. Anyone that feels that they want to take it to the next level, we'll guide you through that process of just globalizing your standard of working.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so that's what we do.
That
That's
is
Grey
dope.
Matter.
That is dope.
And is Tobi one of the artists?
I was
under-
about to ask
under-
that too.
He actually doesn't even know about it.
Really?
What?
Which is one of the great things. I never pressure
You're
people
interested
into
in that, yeah.
Working with
knowing
you.
or working with the things that I do. I feel like if it's meant to be, it's supposed to happen
Yeah.
by the natural forces of life, you know?
Okay.
So, like he did, he found out today he's going to do his own research if he is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's basically
know.
who I am. I just
Alright.
believe on the work that I do to talk for myself rather
Yeah.
than me just speaking about what I do to everyone.
Manja, when did you start? When did you start? Is it yours? And or are you partnering with? Like, how does it work? Like,
Graham-
when you started?
yeah.
How did you start it?
Grey Matter is a partnership, obviously, with a partner of mine that we went through a stage in our lives where we had to spend a year together, which was the program that brought me and Randy together through River Park.
Sure.
Beyond Adventure, that's the name of the program.
Sure.
Leadership and Extreme Capture, whatever that thing is. I was not a fan of it. But I had to grow through it, and we just went through experiences that changed us for good, man. And Grey Matter was born in that era.
Okay.
We were transforming ourselves into the people that we needed to be, you know. So
Okay.
yeah.
So who is
Word.
your partner? Who's your
Brendon.
Okay.
Brendon.
Okay.
Brendon.
Remember, Brandon?
I remember Brendon. Yeah, I remember.
He's a chef
The
now.
chef.
Yeah,
the chef.
For real,
Ah, he
for
was
real, for
good
real.
with the
No,
cooks.
He's making
he was
bougie
good.
food now.
I see him on Instagram and
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now the boy's been pushing. He's been doing great. He came back from Italy. Came back with his culinary accolades.
Hey, come
Very
on,
proud of him. Such
Yeah,
a
super
hardworking
proud,
guy,
bro.
humble. So he's just a partner that you just want to be always around the energy. Like you just always feed off each other's energy and just try to keep things positive.
Sure.
So how often do you guys meet up if this guy is always off somewhere?
I think we always meet up around December. Like even in July, he'll be down for the Grahamstown Arts Festival.
Yeah.
We're going down there, so it's a
Guys
nice,
are going.
Yeah,
Flip, bro.
he's coming down. He's
I'm
coming
missing
down
out on
for
another
that.
year,
I'm
man.
gonna hit up PE, then on the way back to East London, Grahamstown for the weekend,
Yeah.
for that last weekend of the Arts Festival. So yeah.
That's dope, bro. That is dope.
Now, see, bro, like you're pretty young, man.
Yeah.
Like you're still young,
Whoa.
man. You're young. No, like I'm young too. You young too. What you
We're
talking
all
about? What you
young,
doing?
man.
What
Young
you doing?
man, you know?
We're millennials. We're
Young-
millennials.
True,
millennials.
100%.
We're all millennials.
So, like, have you gotten to a place where you started generating some form of revenue from the business or the people that you're currently working with right now, Noma?
At some stage, I was making revenue, but with those type of things, as soon as I moved on towards education, I left the business towards with my partner.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
he's been running things, and he's been generating and being able to run a business. We've been able to open an account, which we've been happy about that, which is something that we hadn't been able to do in the first 2 years of operating.
Okay.
So we had to operate basically on just word of mouth, working, up until a point where we could afford registering a company, which was Grey Matter with the National Registrations Office.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got our papers, and we started operating with different companies up in Pretoria.
Oh, nice, man.
So y'all are paying tax
Nice,
now.
man.
Now we're paying taxes, definitely.
Hey.
We're paying taxes, man.
Hey.
The
I
account
know
is
those
active.
tax
Account
returns
is-
are heavy, man.
Account is active. The account
We
is
don't
active.
have Uncle Sam Lanatina. That's in the US. What do we have here? SARS.
Suarez.
We have SARS.
SARS. Okay.
SARS.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you seriously
No,
gonna ask?
but like I'm saying, like in the US they say Uncle Sam. They've got like
Uncle
they call,
Sam.
Yeah, they call it Uncle Sam. So like Tina, who is it?
I don't know.
Titombo who is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Shush.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All I know is that we hate tax. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But aside from just that line of work, I've also been involved in more personal projects that I've worked with family.
Yeah.
Some that I probably can't even disclose, which is why I just feel like I've been involved in this process of pursuing entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's never just about making money or making money as soon as possible. You just want to do things the way that it's supposed to happen. Because I remember at some point I was talking to my partner and I was like, dude, like even if we don't make money now, as
Yeah.
long as we both comfortable at the rate that the vision is growing, and it's growing at the right direction we're going. I think for him and me, that's more like the most important thing.
Yeah.
All those things of opening bank accounts, making money, building relationships, it will come.
Yeah.
But it's all about who you started the journey with and just appreciating the journey rather than getting to the end of the destination.
You know what? I like that because that's the same conversation I was having with LC as well.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
That's the same conversation I was having with LC as well.
That's a nice
lot of
long-term
times,
investment, though.
exactly. A lot of times people want to rush the process.
Yeah.
It's like just allow the process to take place, to happen, and when you get to a place where we say, okay, now we're generating some form of income. You know what I mean? You understand the value of it, and you understand how to allocate it and how to go about doing bigger things and growing the vision. So because initially it's about the vision, you know what I mean? So like that's wisdom right there, man.
Thank you so much.
That's powerful. How did you go, guys? Like, is there some form of money that you guys had to invest to start the business, or like just
money to start the business obviously came from personal accounts, and we had to work hard to raise some of the things. Like, for example, when we need to print and merchandise and all those kind of things, we need to be able to generate money from our personal accounts, which is why I'm saying at this stage it's not about are we making money at the rate that we should. We're investing. It's a personal investment into a product. Like any product, you need to put in time, all those things, the elements that you need to add to make the perfect mix. So I believe we're very hardworking individuals, and we invest everything that we have in our vision. So yeah,
that's dope, man.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Bro.
So Tobi, man, have you got a project out?
I'm working on a project. I'm working on a mixtape. Yeah.
How many tracks?
It's gonna be 10 tracks. It's gonna be. I don't know if I should say the title.
Let us know, man. Let the people.
Should I?
Yeah,
this is a great platform.
Titles can always change, but like, what's the idea that you have out right now?
yeah. Let's talk about the idea. I think that's the safer route to take it.
Okay, the idea of this project is just to explain how I think, my thoughts. So it's a mixtape. It's not an album. An album is obviously going to be on my background.
Sure.
Yeah.
When I reach that point, when I want to tell, my background, this is who I am. Yeah. But the mixtape is just my thoughts, just some bars, just punchlines,
Okay. So the mixtape
just
is like
having fun. Yeah.
10 tracks, ne?
Yeah.
And how many tracks are you thinking of having on your album?
On an album.
Yeah. Like how many tracks would you like go for?
Why would you ask him that question?
Just hold on. Just mind your business, when.
It's a conversation.
Mind your business,
Let
when.
it flow.
I'm talking to Tobi. I ain't talking to you.
Trashy question.
I ain't talking to you.
Let it flow.
Exactly. Let it flow. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to Tobi. Okay. I'm gonna count to you. So Tobi,
yeah, an album. I would think 16 track is efficient.
16 tracks.
16. In this era, bro.
Because this is where I was going.
There are people putting out 45 songs.
True,
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Migos
to tell the truth though, I think I'm just in the middle of
Anything
it.
between 12 and 18 is quite normal nowadays. I promise you.
True.
Yeah,
Migos put out how many songs? 20 something.
24,
Yeah.
22,
7
24.
is normal now, man.
But like that's why I was asking the question, because I'm like, how do you feel about this whole idea that Kanye West kind of has now of just keeping it at 7?
Everyone is
so
talking
everyone who's
That's when you
releasing-
have a limited amount of bars to express, just give.
But apparently not so, because Pusha T has just released his album right now. Daytona,
7 tracks,
with 7 tracks,
Which is fire.
Nas is about to release his
lit.
Nas is about to release his album also, apparently 7 tracks.
Wait, isn't Kanye releasing tomorrow?
Yeah, he's releasing first, obviously. Ye is about
So
to
much
release
is going
his.
on.
A lot is going on.
Yeah, a lot is going on.
So apparently, all of the people right now at Good Music who are about to drop an album. It's 7 tracks, and they asked Pusha T on the Breakfast Club. They asked him like, "Yo, did you get to say everything you wanted to say on these 7 tracks?" And he said, "Precisely." He said, "I did." So I don't know. So you feel like? How do you feel? I don't know.
Hey man, I think that comes with experience as well.
Okay.
Exactly.
If you can deliver quickly. Because I still got a lot on my mind that I still have to express and just to clarify.
Yeah.
Yeah, just clarify. You have to say something and you have to make sure it gets in someone's mind. So
Sure.
you'll say it in a couple of ways, yeah.
Because you need to understand, man. Pusha T has been pushing since 1999, man. Well,
He's been
well,
out
that's
there.
when people
Yeah,
knew
that
him.
guy
So
has
he's
been
been
around.
rapping even longer than that. So this guy's been rapping.
It's a long time.
For them, because they know they can release whatever they want.
Does he not go for Wayne in his one of his whatever bars against rap?
Yeah, I don't think he was really dissing Wayne. It was
was he
more of
saying?
saying, imagine someone who's accomplished so much,
Yeah.
but still has to force himself to
Snap.
rap.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
But he can't retire.
Yeah,
Wow.
he even clarified, he
Whoa.
emphasized on it on the
Wow.
Breakfast Club. Also, the interview he did in the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
He was talking with Charlemagne,
Yeah.
and he's saying, like, imagine this guy, Lil Wayne, like
Yeah.
literally, to do a club appearance, you should be paying Wayne at least minimum 30 million. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? He just should be
definitely.
doing a club appearance.
Definitely.
But he's doing club
30 million?
appearances, and he's doing
30 million.
Well, that's maybe that's an
That's a lot of
exaggeration. Yeah, but-
Exaggeration.
yeah, it's an exaggeration. But like the point is,
Yeah,
you should
a
be
lot
paying
of
him
money.
A lot of money. You know
Like
what I mean?
500,000.
He shouldn't even be having to go on tour as much as
Yeah.
he's having to go on tour.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But because of the
The whole situation with Baby.
with Baby,
Yeah.
with
That's hard,
with
man.
Cash Money,
Yeah.
That is
like
hard.
Things weren't pretty.
exactly like
You can't retire when you want to. Yo,
Sure.
man.
that's another thing that got me thinking. Like,
And Wayne has been working so long for him not to
long,
have what
bruh.
he doesn't have.
bro,
I
Wayne
understand.
was rapping too
I
much when he
understand.
was hot. Imagine now when he's not and he's forcing
Wayne
himself
is
to.
the reason that I rap, bro. I listen to that guy, yo.
Yo.
like
That guy's good.
for me,
yo.
man, it actually made me look, and I'm like, snap. I'm like, this music business is cruel, dude.
Very cruel.
I'm thinking about what J. Cole even said to Lil Pump, ne? When
Yeah.
he's like,
Did you watch the interview?
I didn't watch the interview.
Yeah, that was trash.
I'm just referring
That
on.
was trash.
I'm just referring on. I knew it was gonna be trash. Honestly, that's why. one of the reasons I
That
just didn't
shouldn't
wanna
even
watch
be
it.
an interview because they were just having a stupid conversation
Yeah.
that had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I didn't understand it. For me, that was my thing. That's
point.
another reason
It
why I
made me
didn't
so
watch
mad
it.
because it's like an hour long, and I'm like, maybe they're gonna get into it. I'm like, yeah. I think after 30 minutes, I was like,
The
nah.
only question I have though is
Yeah.
that so if Wayne didn't walk away with money, he walked away with all his accolades.
Yeah.
Who did the money go to?
Birdman,
Money, the
You're
money
trying
is
to
with
tell me it's
Birdman.
with Baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Money
All
is
of
with
it.
Birdman.
all of
Nah,
it.
Birdman
Baby
is-
don't play.
Birdman is cashing.
He's
in.
refusing to
Wow.
cash out.
Like now, obviously, Birdman had to pay Wayne
Some money.
How
money
much?
because the court
Yeah.
because he won the lawsuit or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not all the money.
But it's not what Wayne deserves. You know what I mean? It's not like
Do you guys know the amount?
what.
perhaps?
It's a lot of money. I think it's about 45
bruh.
something, 45 million or something like that.
45 million
lot, bro.
only.
Yeah, it's like 45.
Only.
And if you think about Wayne, man, you think numbers like 100, 200.
if,
Bruh, I'm sure
Drake
Wayne
has 100 million,
Ah,
Wayne should
yeah.
have
At least 3 times that.
close to 3 million, 300 million.
3 times that at least.
like Wayne should be worth a lot more.
Or
Than,
way more
Have
than
you seen
Drake.
one of Wayne's houses in MTV Cribs? One of those throwback episodes. That guy had a white glass house. It looks so. And that house looks like 45 million. That's why I said there's no way
serious.
that Wayne could walk away with 45 million only.
Bruh, Birdman.
Yeah, no way.
is
It's got to be
way
more
over.
than that.
And I don't understand why they cool again now. Because I really don't understand.
Yo.
This is the time for him to be really fighting this whole situation.
I don't know, man. Like, but at the end of the day, they're like
Hey.
a family. You know what I mean? Like
This
you step-
business is cool, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's what I was thinking about. I'm like thinking, hey, like so many artists, bruh, that I kind of you've kind of seen about Michael Jackson
Yeah.
and them, like when they
Yeah.
speak up and whatnot. You know what I mean?
He walked away with half of Zone.
Yeah.
So,
Yo.
but like things like that where you have
That's
to
a lot.
like vent or try to you push your way out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what kind of business is this where you have to push your way out? Like usually like with businesses in jail, like you just okay, cool, retiring now.
It happens,
I'm
it
done.
happens.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But
If you're
yeah.
great, you
If
can't
you're
retire
that
when
good,
you
I
want
mean,
to.
look, it happens. It happened to Michael Jackson. Like, he's a legend. That's why he is who he is.
Exactly.
And people will never understand or have the full picture of actually how big of a thing Michael Jackson
Was.
was
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
people. It's crazy. That man walked away with so much power.
So much. They had to kill him.
But they
for
killed
it.
him. They killed him
Yeah.
over it, though.
Killed
But
him.
Because they did the same thing to Prince.
But it goes back to the whole thing, the cruelty of the business,
Yeah.
and the whole thing.
Who is the business?
That's another thing.
Who is the business?
All we know, it's a bunch of white men in suits.
Yeah, that's another thing. Corporates.
Who
You know?
is the business? My goodness.
People who can't even rap, who can't even lay a bar.
If you guys listen to
They just know how
444,
to do business, bro. That's the only thing they
You know what I mean?
exactly. That's what Jay-Z was saying on 444. What's the song called? Moonlight. The You're Stuck in La La Land.
People who don't even know, people who don't even like hip hop, but will utilize it because of the numbers that it's pulling.
Exactly.
Exploitation, man.
Yeah. Yo, dude,
These
nah,
people
man.
are owning us, but
I think the guys that broke through to the media or whatever the business of this music thing need to show like actually like the blueprint how it was done. Like I think Jay-Z, P. Diddy and all these guys,
Yeah.
they're not doing it enough to like
Educate.
educate on how
they
these
actually
things
are. But artists are so prideful. They're like, nah, why am I going to follow you? Because let's be honest.
Who's prideful, LZ?
Huh?
Who's prideful?
Everyone.
Who?
Is it?
In the industry.
Who
Come
wouldn't,
on.
who wouldn't be
How?
willing to learn from Jay? Who
How?
wouldn't be willing to learn from Puff?
How many people fought Jay-Z with the title thing? How many people? Drake was one of them.
Drake fought Jay-Z with what?
Yeah, he didn't want to come to title. You wanted to stick with iTunes.
Apple. Yeah, if that's a good business move for him, then fine.
Why does it have to be
You
per-
can't fight that. You can't fight.
Why does it have to be personal?
You can't fight that.
Trust me, at the end of the day, if we are supposed to grow as people, you can't look at it when it's big then be like, only
but then
now I
also
want
you're
to side.
speaking. But you're also speaking about somebody who's very shady when it comes to that whole black excellence.
That's
thing.
exactly why I named him.
When you speak about Drake, you're speaking about somebody who's very shady.
That's exactly why I
Okay,
named him.
so-
Drake has been on the safe route for far too long, man.
Yo,
He's been on the safe route for far too long.
100% true.
And someone finally outed him. Yeah.
end of the
Hey,
line.
man. Apparently, this guy even got a child that
Yo.
we didn't even know about.
That we didn't know about.
Let's talk about this for a little bit, gentlemen. Do y'all have kids out here?
I was
that we
never
don't
ready
know
for
about?
that. I don't
I
think
really did not know Drake had a kid.
I didn't know he had a kid either, man. Like,
He kept that life very
to be
secret.
honest with you, even right now, I don't even know how true it actually is.
No, it's true, bro.
it's
But y'all
true.
don't remember
been
the story
confirmed.
about
It's true.
See, the
Which
thing
one?
is,
I don't
the thing
remember
is,
this.
it wasn't like all over.
Yeah.
A lady of the
You know
night.
what I mean? You know what I mean? It wasn't like usually stories like that you'd see you on either the Breakfast Club or
Everywhere.
that was about a year
or
or
Hot
two
97
ago,
would
you
jump
know?
onto
So
it.
now,
But I mean, no one caught on like Drake pregnant, nothing.
Trust me, if
That's
people
why
knew
we
about
so
it, it would have been out.
That's why I'm so shocked.
And also, this is another thing, ne? Drake is he's very connected.
Very.
Like in terms of like with corporates.
Yeah.
He's very
Exactly.
connected when it comes to people with corporates. Like he's got so much favor in the business.
Definitely.
That's why he stays
So
up
much
there.
favor in the
That's
business.
why,
Yeah, that's why he's always going to be politically correct. Also, that's another thing. He's got so much favor in the business, so people are going to be protecting him. Like when stuff like that leaks,
Yeah.
the corporates are going to do everything in their power. They,
To shut it.
to like protect him and be like,
Yeah.
keep it on the low.
So
Keep it on the
are
low.
we expecting a drive-by to happen to Pusha now?
Wow. I don't think we're at that stage, but wow, no.
Hey, man.
But wow,
Hey.
it's like Pusha was personal.
Yo,
Pusha was personal.
straight up.
Was he
personal.
right to be personal?
Straight up.
Just
That's the
might
question
take
we
that
need to
personal
have.
as well.
The guy said he had papers to prove everything he was saying.
Yeah.
Are you serious? That's what Pusha said?
He said he can back up everything he's saying.
Yeah, he did say that.
So I think it's serious. Drake should be worried, which is why I'm saying I saw a meme on one of these social media things saying that everyone, if you see Drake and Curry as the Liverpool goalkeeper this week, please condone them. They've had a tough.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's that bad. It's that bad.
Oh,
So
dude.
Pusha really went in. I never saw it coming, but wow, he did it for
I
the
also
dark skin
didn't see
niggas.
that.
I didn't see it
I
coming
was-
as well.
I didn't think it was going to be that personal.
I was
At least not
I
now.
was,
Honestly
I was
speaking,
sleeping
but-
on Pusha T. I was sleeping on him.
for real, man.
Now, after Infrared,
Then
I
he
was
dropped this
wide awake.
album.
man.
Now I'm
The thing is, I didn't know about Pusha's album until this beef, which is why I am also kind of like, is this beef another like media?
Marketing
Publicity
stunt.
stunt,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
not, bro. After what he said on this record,
Yeah, now-
because I was
now-
thinking the
it's the
same
same
thing
thing
until
I-
I
Now
heard
I've
this
got
record.
reason to believe it's not a publicity
Guys,
stunt,
guys.
especially after Pusha T.
We
latest
say
diss
we say
record.
that these businesses are owned by people that know how to make money.
Yeah,
What do you have to do to make money in this day and age?
Controversy.
controversy.
Yeah.
What is going on?
But this
Very
might destroy Drake's career, man.
Someone is making money off this controversy. Who
Yeah.
would?
No, true. True. Pusha's definitely making money off this controversy because his
Drake's
albums
gonna have to
obviously
change his whole
more
album.
people are coming to know about him as an artist.
Who is the
Pusha
number
T,
one
yeah.
selling artist like right now? Drake.
I honestly don't know, man.
Drake is
I
Drake is
honestly
at the center of everything. Like
Drake
Yeah,
is
Drake
definitely
is.
at the top.
In terms of streaming, he's number one. That much I know.
Drake
And
is
selling,
definitely
I
at
don't
the
know
top.
about
Attention.
selling.
No, wasn't it Post Malone was number one in terms of streaming?
I have no idea about the numbers.
Bruh,
But I'm
honestly,
just saying,
Billboard is very confusing to me because they say Drake is number one, but then they say J. Cole's
Drake
number one,
is
then they
top
say Post
three, bro.
Malone's number one.
I am
I
just
don't
saying.
know.
Okay,
I think there's
let's just
categories,
narrow
man.
it down. I am
Yeah,
just saying
I
that
think, yeah.
Drake is a more household name in terms of
True.
if you say Drake, Drake is
Modern era.
You know him.
You know him. You don't need to
There
explain.
isn't an individual who probably doesn't know about Drake.
so.
except for maybe like the
If
album.
you are releasing something, who better to attack? The biggest person.
True.
But I don't think that's why they're attacking Drake, though.
Why?
I think the reason they have a problem with Drake is that Drake has a lot of favor.
A lot of what?
Like, majority of artists are in this music industry crippled.
Yeah.
And Drake has
He has it easy.
he has like the whole thing on lock because everyone is
Man.
doing everything for him. Drake is not doing anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't market any of his stuff, man.
Yeah.
But people have to go and do interviews and whatnot. Drake doesn't do interviews.
Wow.
But he's always doing numbers. Why? Because he has everyone in his back pocket. And people are upset by that. Because now, when people fight for real issues, Drake is nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Drake
Like
is nowhere
Drake
to be
never
found.
hops
Wow.
on. Drake
Ever.
never hops on
Anything.
anything
no,
that has to do with social
I
justice.
get it. I get it.
At
I
all.
get where Push is coming from now.
Because Drake only plays black when it comes to rap. Outside of rap, he's white.
That's another angle.
He's white. Which is why Charlemagne was saying Drake is no longer allowed to say the N-word. He's no longer allowed
Let's
to.
go that far.
Bruh. Bruh. People are saying, he basically exposed him, but dude, you're not black.
Wow.
That's what the whole diss track was
Wow.
saying. You're not black.
You know what, Net? This is another thing. I'm getting more and more insight into this diss track of Pusha T. Like it's so deep, guys. Nah, like number one, you look at how Pusha T. You look at how Pusha T. The beat that he used, né?
Yeah.
From Jay-Z's The Story of OJ.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's got that whole thing. My skin is
Yeah.
black. That
Yeah.
whole
Sample.
that sample, yeah,
Yeah.
by who's it?
I forgot that
Nina
lady.
Simone.
Yeah.
Simone, yeah. So it's got that sample there. My
Yeah.
skin is black, and then Jay-Z obviously when he's rapping over it, he's like, what
Light
what
nigga, dark nigga.
yeah, but at the end of
Real
the day,
nigga.
still nigga, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's got a cover art of Drake in blackface.
Yeah.
Now, when you go back to who used to act blackface, it will white
It
people
was
act in
white
blackface.
people, when they were acting as a black person,
Yeah, they'll
paint
put on
black.
they paint
Yeah.
themselves, and
Yeah.
the cover art is Drake
Whoa.
having blackface, and that's a
Yeah.
real photo.
Whoa.
That's a real photo
Yeah.
that he took back in his like teen
acting
years.
days.
Whoa.
But the thing is, it's
Whoa.
not clear if he was acting.
Whoa. I think it was just some photo shoot.
In
he
that
did.
picture, it's not clear if he was acting.
Yes.
But everyone is saying that because he was acting back then.
Wow.
So it's like really deep, man. This whole thing, like.
Which is why everyone's reacting is like, Drake, let it go.
And that's another thing why I'm kind of thinking with okay, like at first I thought okay, this whole beef might be a publicity stunt, right? That's one thing because when Drake came out with that Dappy freestyle,
I'm just traumatized.
because the Dappy freestyle came out after a day Pusha released his album. You know what I mean?
I also found it a little bit suspicious.
Exactly.
But Charlemagne explained it. He's like, he got the album, the Monday before that Friday. So he already listened to the
it
album.
was leaked, yeah.
But no, it wasn't leaked. They gave the copies out. But he
but
was
the album
saying
was also leaked
Drake
as well.
must have gotten the album before.
Yeah.
And when he heard that track, that's when he got to write it.
especially
you know.
especially Infrared. And so some people are even saying, "Ooh, Kanye
Yeah.
like leaked infrared." Specifically,
I think you probably did it purposely.
yeah, specifically infrared. He's like they saying he leaked infrared specifically. Just that
Yeezy
track.
had an influence. I told you.
Exactly. That's my thing. That's why I kind of feel like Aibu. That's why I felt.
But
at first,
that is Kanye West.
Kule
thing,
beef,
bro.
I am telling you
Stir
guys.
Yeezy has a
controversy.
big hand in this thing. That's why Drake, when he went in on Dubby, on the Dubby freestyle, he just had to take shots at Yeezy as well
Bruh.
because he knows good and somehow Yeezy also
The
has that.
nerve, the audacity. Yo, Drake. The
Drake?
audacity.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, I'm not gonna lie. When I heard that freestyle, not that
wasn't a
freestyle. Okay,
freestyle.
not that freestyle.
They say it is a freestyle, but
Yeah.
I don't know why
Okay.
they call it a freestyle. It's not a freestyle.
It's obviously not.
Yes, but when I heard that track Dubby, right? Man, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought Pusha, my guy, it's over for you, my friend. That's what I thought initially.
All that's ringing in my head is
Initially.
Pusha's last words. Pusha's like, what was he saying? He's like, you getting upset. I want to see you get angry.
Yeah, you.
Oh.
That is
guy.
mean. That is mean. That is mean.
That is like a person that just gave you everything and then stands over you. It's like,
Man.
But then Pusha's
Yeah, I
actually
just did
showing
it.
with Drake that you're not a god. You're just
Whoa.
a human, bro.
Yeah, he's straight up bullying him, man.
it was
He's
a
bullying- he's
harsh
lyrically,
revelation. It was a harsh
bro.
revelation for
He's
Drake.
bullying him.
It was
bruh.
a harsh revelation. My goodness.
like that image you just painted.
Yeah.
As if Fukutu Push is like standing over Drake. Is like,
My
okay,
goodness.
you upset? I want to see you angry. Like literally, that's the image I have in my mind right now. With like straight
Those
up,
are the only
he's-
words
he's-
ringing in my head.
bruh. It's straight up like bullies that will do that to you, man. And I like lean over you. Oh, you upset? I want to see you angry now.
My
Type of
goodness.
vibe.
But let's be honest. An infrared Pusha T really killed Drake. But people don't see that. But they're missing the things that
Yeah.
Push was saying.
Go in favor of Drake.
That's why
Yeah.
that's why people are now going back to
Yeah.
infrared.
Infrared.
Are listening back on infrared because they missed a couple of
A
things.
lot
Yo.
of things.
Yeah.
Like take for instance, who are the top 3 guys in this modern day era?
Apparently, it's supposed to be Cole, Kendrick, and
Drake.
Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But listen to Push's line on infrared. He says, "Believe in myself and the Coles and Kendricks.
Kendricks,
Let the sock puppets play in their roles and gimmicks." A lot of people miss that. He's saying he's
honest,
replacing
yeah.
Drake now. Because Drake is a sock puppet. Because he doesn't do anything that he is not told to.
Yo, he's a puppet. Shucks. That is heavy.
Continue. There's another line. There's another line about dancing.
Yeah,
what
true.
type of
Yeah,
dancing.
that's the one I'm looking
Covers,
for.
good Drake.
Look faster, dude. What's happening?
They peel the covers, good Drake. My goodness.
Like Pusha T is literally straight up saying, he's saying, nah, we're gonna take this slow. We're gonna peel the layers. What did he say? Can't even remember what he said probably. Yeah.
And if you think about it, why would The Weeknd distance himself in terms of enterprise-wise with Drake if really they didn't have good intentions about The Weeknd? Are they still together? Is that entity still together? OVO, XO?
Is it?
I don't
Do
know.
they
That's the
still?
question.
I think they didn't The Weeknd
That used
leave.
to, that,
I think he left his record label.
So was the weekends.
Yeah, he left the record label.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
No, I think Weeknd owns XO, yeah.
yeah.
And then Drake owns OVO, yeah.
But they had some collaboration together,
Yeah,
was
I
it
know.
not so?
I remember that OVO XO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Now The Weeknd is under another label, which is I have.
I think it's
no
under
idea.
Republic Records.
Yeah.
So it's no longer that OVO XO.
Nope.
But honestly, I think even though technically like Weeknd, not Drake, they don't make the same type of music. But I think
They still.
I
boys.
think Weeknd. I think that was a wise move for the Weeknd to like
I think so
distance
too.
himself.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
So that he could be his own brand and his own person. Otherwise, it was always going to be in Drake's
Because
shadow.
apparently also Party Next Door also had a conflict whatever thing with Drake. They're not on good terms apparently.
Yes,
which is why I'm
You know
saying-
when you think about it, dude, for real.
And Party
Drake
Next Door
has
has
had
been
a lot of
writing.
ghostwriters, man.
Party
Yeah.
Next Door has been
Drake
writing
has had a
for
lot of
people.
Even the Weeknd, bro.
Party Next Door has been doing a lot of writing for Drake in the past. We all know that, and he's been,
Yeah.
and he just suddenly stopped, not involved in any projects of Drake, nothing. Do you see the pattern?
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Drake has
People
had
are
a lot of help.
drifting away from him.
Why? Why?
There's
That's the
another
question.
line. It says, "Remember, Will Smith won the first Grammy,
Yeah.
and they ain't even recognize Hove until Annie. So I don't tap dance for the crackers
Yo.
and sing Mammy,
Yo.
cause I'm supposed to juggle these flows and nose candy."
Wow.
Yo, man, like, this has been happening, okay? But a lot of people missed it, though.
Yeah, those the couple of lines that we
actually
we
been
missed
playing
on
this
infrared.
album.
Yeah,
I only got it, I think,
Yeah.
2 days ago, but I've been playing it for him as well.
the Daytona.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Nah,
a 7-track album. He
Yeah.
was also quite taken away. 7. Can't believe it.
yeah,
Hey,
true.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what? At first, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, this whole 7 tracks, like, is it really gonna be? But to be honest, I felt like it was so genius, man.
Yeah.
Because I can listen to the whole thing. The whole thing, like, I think maximum time, I think it's about 21 minutes and,
Yeah.
and some
Yeah.
seconds or something. Like, I can listen to the thing, and when I replay it, it's got replay value
Yeah.
because of the 7 tracks. It's like you,
And every track is,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
up to standard.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's a benefactor.
Yeah,
Yo,
unlike
big one.
the 30 tracks, the 24 tracks.
It reminds
Amigos.
me of that Runaway project by Kanye West. Do you remember
I
that long video? It
Yeah,
feels
I
like it's
remember
going to
that.
have that feel because, like, the way he explains it in one of the interviews is like, okay, the way that he's done the album is like it flows into each other, which is a story.
they
I
all
was like,
linked.
okay,
Nice.
no wonder it's 7. I was like, that's why I didn't complain.
Yeah.
Whereas he didn't have that knowledge before. It was like 7. I was like, But I
What's
think
your
that's why.
favorite track,
I think
Tobi?
that's why.
Yeah.
Infrared.
Infrared.
Nah,
You like beef?
For me, it has to be
Bars,
the games we play.
Yeah.
No.
The games we play. Yeah. Now the
That is actually a
the
dope
production
track.
on the album is
Yeah.
lit.
Yeah.
Like the whole
It's Kanye.
Yeah,
It's
but
Kanye.
like the games we play, the production and the flow, man. I'm like, ooh, like I'm feeling it. I'm like, oh snap.
And have you guys listened to the new ASAP Rocky testing the album?
Not
Which
yet.
is dropped?
Nah,
I'm
I-
actually
I-
planning on listening to it this weekend.
My
I
goodness.
played the first song. I think it has to do something with distortional sound or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what on earth is this? I'm like,
They
what
say
is
it's
going
wild.
on?
They say it's bug, but I think there's one song that you need to give like an opportunity there. I know ASAP is crazy with his sound and everything, and you just have to be either you get him or you don't. But I think
He's
one
unique
song,
with it though.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
very unique with
definitely.
it.
One song, Praise the Lord. My goodness, that song, he goes
Okay.
in, bruh. He
Okay,
goes
I'll take a listen to
in.
that.
He goes in.
Now I'm gonna listen to
I'll
it.
Maybe
I'll
I
take a
just
listen
like
to that.
hard beats. That's me, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll take a listen to that.
Yeah.
My favorite track is Hard Piano featuring Ross.
Ross.
That Hard Piano track is dope.
Hard
man.
Piano is also dope, actually.
That is a
Yeah,
dope
yeah, yeah.
song.
In actual fact, the first track. What's the first track? Give me the playlist again.
If you know,
If you know, you know.
Which
If
is
you know,
also a
you
dope
know.
track.
Was dope. Is really dope. The games we play really dope. Hard Piano is really dope.
Come Back Baby, also dope
Come
track.
Back Baby. I'm not but I like
It's the one with the
I like
sample,
the sample.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the sample.
Santeria,
Santeria is really dope. I enjoyed Santeria.
I think What Would Meek Do was the weakest song on
Yeah,
Is
I
it?
think
It was the
I didn't really
weakest song.
enjoy what would Meek do. And then
It's a cool song, but it's not a song like, no.
Yeah.
But one of the things I don't like about Pusha T, to be honest, is that his language is so coded. That's another thing.
Yeah.
He's an old
Like,
school rapper.
He's a street code.
You can hear it in his
it?
delivery though.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
so
hear it,
coded,
yo.
man. I can't understand the thing he's saying. I'm like, what is he talking about? What is he talking
But
about?
he's like Jay-Z, man. A lot of stuff you have to Google
You have
to
to
understand.
settle
but
down,
at least Jay-Z, some things you can take from surface value.
Yeah.
You understand? You can take some things from surface, and then when you go deep and you know,
Pusha definitely wants to be that rapper that makes you think. It's either you're gonna get the joke or you're not qualified to.
Yeah,
get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think so.
Plain and
Yeah.
simple.
Which is
That's
why-
the only thing I don't enjoy about the album
Yeah.
is that I don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. What are
It's
you
brute force.
talking
It's
about?
brute
Yeah.
force. It's brute force.
Yeah, that's the
It's
only
not
thing.
straightforward.
Yeah.
But that's another thing that
That's
actually
interesting,
sparked the
though.
conversation.
That's interesting.
Do you have to understand a song to like it? Because a lot of people like,
Like,
the
what
album's
when
fire,
you
but a
actually
lot of
know,
people
you
don't
don't.
understand.
relate or what? Or
You don't have to
Like understand what the
To-
person's actually talking about.
No,
For you to say, it's fire.
but it would be nice to.
I think 60% of people that listen to music don't actually listen to the music. They hear it.
Yeah.
They hear, not listen.
It's actually more than 60.
Which is why they can never actually listen to the same music they listen to consistently with whatever age group, if you think about it. If you listen to the music that you listen to, you can be able to gauge that, okay, I'm not supposed to be playing this here, I'm not supposed to be playing this here. If you can do that, then it means there's something wrong with the music.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Another thing also is like, it's like the music nowadays, because why I'm saying you don't have to understand the music to listen to it.
Yeah.
It's because music also brings a feeling.
Definitely.
But it's like nowadays, the music that you've got nowadays, it's like it has no feeling. Right?
Yeah.
It's like you think, like I think about the Late Registration. I think about Kanye's
Oh
album,
my word.
like the College Dropout. I think it had
how
a
you
feeling to it.
relate
When I
with the
first
melodies
listened,
and
when I
the
first listened to
lyrics.
it gave me a certain feeling of like, wow, I can relate to this. Even though like 10 years later, I might not necessarily remember what he said. I can still remember what I felt. You understand, when I was listening to that album. You know what I mean? Which is why I'd go back and listen to it again.
Yeah.
And hear, oh man, you said this. This is why I felt this way, because I remember in high school I was going through this and what not. But like nowadays it's just like turn up gang, Gucci gang. Or like it's like
A repetitive rap. Oh my God.
To be
But
honest, I don't
real
listen to
music
Lil
has
Pump.
no expiry
yeah,
date.
like
bro.
I just can't.
To be honest, I don't listen to Lil
Let's
Pump.
get it.
And
Let's
I don't
you
listen
guys
to
gonna crucify me.
I'm like,
All these dreadlocks, colored niggas.
like I just can't, man. Like
These
it's, can't,
beige.
bro. It's
I
just
can't,
it's got no real feeling to
It's
it.
got
It's
no
just,
I
substance,
can
no
listen to
value.
it
Substance
like
or nothing.
probably when I hear it going past. Yeah, nice. Yeah.
like I've only listened to Jay-Z's
But only
album.
real music lasts, bro.
Exactly.
Only
Yeah,
real music
I've only
lasts.
listened to Jay-Z's album once, right? Well, not once, maybe
444.
Yeah, 444 twice, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe twice. I've only listened to it twice. Now, Corner Foot, it's been a while since
Yeah.
I've listened to it. But I can tell you one thing: when I listened to it, it gave me a feeling. I
Yeah.
can tell you, Uti, I might not remember everything he said on the album, but
Yeah.
I can tell you he's dropping wisdom, he's dropping bars, he's dropping real stuff. That as a man, you really want to take a
Education.
listen to. Education. He's, you know what I mean? Which is what in 20 years' time will bring me back to listen to that album again. I'm like, you know what? I just feel like gaining some wisdom. Let me just go back to that Jay-Z album and listen. You know what I mean? Even though I might not remember what he said, let me just go back and just listen, because it gave me a feeling. He's dropping wisdom.
Yeah.
Now,
Before you
it
make your
gets
own
to the-
444.
Do you think that's the racial barrier why, like obviously music and ethnicity we can never relate in terms of, let's say, white people. Excuse the terms if I don't have the politically correct terms, but white people and black people cannot relate like socially across. Do you think that's one of the reasons why?
Partially, but it's not the real reason.
I think. Do you think it's also maybe like partly linked to what you're saying? Is
It
it
might play a
linked to
part,
what they are saying? Like the other race hears one thing, but we hear another.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know.
That is actually a great question.
Yeah, that's a great question. Because right now I'm kind of thinking, white people, black people, hip hop, and in a weird way, I'm kind of feeling like, in a weird way, I'm feeling like hip hop has actually kind of been a bridge for white people to get to understand black people a little bit more. Not all about black people, but to understand them just a little bit more, a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I feel like hip hop has really been that bridge. So
Word.
So yeah.
Thanks,
that's-
Weezy. Happy birthday, man.
Oh yeah, we want to just send a big shout out to Weezy. It's his birthday.
Oh
So,
yeah,
big shout out to Weezy.
Pink suit
Happy
and all.
birthday.
Happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday.
Yeah. But in terms of, I don't know, again, in terms of a racial divide, maybe, maybe, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I
But-
think it plays
but
a
I
part.
think,
though. I think it plays a part.
Sorry?
I think it plays a part. Like, it might be a link in between. It's a bridge. Yeah, obviously.
Elaborate more on that.
Well, they hear differently and what we say. we understand each other.
Positive
Obviously,
and negative.
yeah, because we understand each other. Even if, like, islang setu, for instance,
Yeah.
there's certain words that you can say in Xhosa and certain words that you can say in Islungu.
Yeah.
Yabo? So yeah.
And a lot of times it's not always like a direct translation for
Yeah, exactly.
a lot of stuff that you might be saying. Yeah, true.
So it's misinterpreted. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, should we now be, what's the word that I'm trying to use? Less aggressive?
I don't know. No idea.
But like it goes back to music such as like NWA, ne? When there was like with about Dre and Ice Cube
Easy,
and them,
yeah.
and how their music was like really
violent.
rough and violent and stuff like that. Like police even had to get involved. You know what I mean? Just because their music was like really bad. But like you look at majority of people used to come to their shows were like white people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Still
what I mean?
today.
Even today, like
White people
a
are
lot
still
of-
the
a lot
ones
of
that are
hip-hop artists.
pursuing.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
hip hop artists.
Maybe they just
white
like how it
people.
sounds. Maybe they're not listening, they just hear it.
Yeah.
Which actually reminds me of something that happened. I think it happened last weekend or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Kendrick was at a concert and he brought a white girl on stage.
Yeah, I saw
And,
that thing on the internet. Yeah.
His chorus had a lot of N-words in it.
Hey.
White girl got to sing everything.
Huh?
Now, yeah. White girl saying everything.
Hey.
But here's the weird thing. Majority of his crowd is white. He asked a white girl to come sing
On
a
stage.
chorus that he knows has a lot of N-words.
Trap.
And apparently the calculation on the song, the number of N words,
It's 30 something.
is like
man.
49.
49.
Yes, dude,
Yeah, it's
that's
like
a trap.
49.
That is a
N-words.
trap.
It was a trap. Now, here's the weird thing is he only stopped it after the crowd reacted. Because it was the crowd who reacted first. Who like, whoa. Then Kendrick was like, whoa. Even the way he approached it, he wasn't like, yo, why did you say that? He was like, whoa. That's not
No,
gonna
but Kendrick
happen.
is cool.
He was
Like,
very
he's
cool
very-
about it.
he's very
So I was
mellow.
like, are we selling the N-word?
I don't know, bro. I think we might be. It actually makes sense if you're gonna put it like that.
Are we really
I
selling
wasn't
the-
thinking about it like that.
Because in all
This
honesty,
word,
man, I
like
don't...
it's not even like Tina. It's not even ours, basically.
When is it accepted?
Yeah, but it's a state, so they should actually decide on this word. Like,
No, 100%.
because they're good at exploiting things, bro.
True,
you can
true,
go
true.
through history, bro. They've
True.
exploited a lot of things,
Like-
Yeah, they is
especially
very dark.
politically.
like you look at it.
especially politically.
Let's look at it like this, right? Let's change it. Let's bring it back to South Africa. So South Africa, we know almost like the
racial word
it's
is
the K
kefir.
word.
Yeah.
Why are you saying it?
Yeah.
What's wrong with saying?
We don't say it. Like what you talk? What you doing?
We Kafirs. I can say it. I think I can say
I don't
it.
know why people catch so much feelings.
Okay, but anyway,
Don't do that, Randy.
but-
Don't
but
look down on
initially-
yourself, Randy. Don't do that.
But-
You're not a Kafir.
But essentially, what
a word,
it
man.
goes down to, or what it boils down to, is you can't use that word on your music and then expect people
Not to
who
use it.
are of a different
fans.
color than you not to use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's because it's like so weird. It's like what you expecting them to do. You know what I mean? Like they're your fans.
Yeah, it's music.
You
it
embrace your
travels.
fans.
It's music. It travels.
Yeah, they're
You
fans.
made
You
this
embrace your
music for
fans.
us to sing along.
It's for the public.
Hey,
So that's a weird thing because in South Africa you find we don't use that word. No, you don't hear anywhere in the music. No
Yeah.
artist.
People
in South
don't even
Africa
speak about that word.
No
Yeah.
rapper in South Africa
Uses the K
uses
word.
that word, and as a result, no fan can sing something that no one wants to hear.
Wow.
True.
South Africa's rough, man. Okay, true. They might burn you after you
so like-
say something.
There's no freedom in speech.
There's no freedom of speech in South
There's
Africa.
no freedom of speech, yeah.
You're gonna die if you try anything of that sort, man.
There isn't. As painful as it is.
die.
Like, when you say you give people freedom, you're like freedom of speech, pre-prepared for whatever.
Like
Exactly.
Slicker tried it and his career ended in music, man, for
Wow.
real.
Wow.
Like he tried it. He
What
released,
did he do?
released
What did
a-
he do?
He released a song. What's it called? Black Song. What was that song called again? Something up. Was it Blacks?
Was he trying to
Blacks are-
be conscious?
I hope
in
he
the
did
way
not
that
say
he-
blacks are kefir.
no, blacks are dumb or something like that.
Ooh. Yo, I get that.
Wait, was it negative or positive?
No, dude, it was definitely a negative thingy. I really would love for us to look it up on social media also.
No.
But just look it up on social media. But I can't remember the title of the song exactly. But it's something like "Blacks Are Stupid" or something like that. And
That's the worst thing
The
you can say in South
audacity.
Africa.
The nerve.
and then
Okay. Just
And then-
while you while you're in that pod, what do you think about Kanye saying the things he's been saying about us choosing slavery for 500 years or so?
Oh yeah, I
What do you have to
remember
say
La
about
Côte
that?
d'Ivoire. Slave was a choice.
I'm hitting you on this.
That slave was a choice, though.
How?
bro. What?
How do you choose it?
How can you say
like
that?
I guess we can speak about this a little bit because we have spoken
How?
about it
Yeah.
on our previous podcast,
Okay.
obviously. But okay,
Before we address the situation, let's first address
That's what I'm
what
saying
he
is
said.
going crazy.
First of all, the line Kanye said slavery was a choice. He did not say slavery is a choice.
yeah, he did not
He
say.
said
Wait for it.
black people were slaves for 400 years.
Yeah,
For that long, it seemed like it was a choice.
yeah, sound like a choice.
Now, we need to understand what the context in which he was using. He was speaking in the context of length, of how long it took place. Because when it even started, there were people who chose to die. They jumped off the ship.
Okay.
They were like, what? You're going to do this to me? I'm out. Now, the others stayed. Now, we understand not everyone is that brave at first. For you to stay for 400 years is a long time, man.
Bro, look at how it happened, bro. Like, you can't just say slavery is a choice for 400 years, bro. I don't care how you put it.
400 years is a long time, man. Even in our country.
Do you understand what those people did?
let me ask
No, I
mentally,
understand.
Wait, hold on.
mentally.
I understand.
Mentally.
Bro, 10 years is a long time.
Wait, hold on.
Hence, it goes
10
back to
years
his
is a
point.
long
He
Hold
was
on.
talking about mental
For change, 10 years is a long time.
hold on. Let me ask the question.
100.
Was apartheid a choice?
I think that was more like a trap.
Let's ask in retrospect, was apartheid a choice?
Definitely not.
I think that was more like a trap to me.
It was the
It
way
was
of
a
the
trap.
world. It was the
Like a
way
trap,
of the
yeah.
world manipulating the current situation.
Yeah.
No one made a choice. No one can ever choose.
Make that choice.
No one can ever.
They were tricked into it.
So when we ask the
No one
question,
can
so
ever do
when
that.
we ask the question like that, Chukwuti, was apartheid a choice? Of course not. Was slavery a choice? Of course not.
But the length of
but
it.
now when we start bringing in time into the conversation, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we go into time and say, South Africa,
This long.
60 years, 80, 90, 100 years,
Yeah.
sound like a choice. Now the conversation changes. You understand? Now the conversation changes. Now, if I say if South Africa was stuck in apartheid for 200 years,
Yeah.
would that have been a choice?
400 years.
No,
I
I'm
don't
just using
think so.
using half the number
Yeah.
because obviously South Africa wasn't enslaved
As long.
wasn't in apartheid
Oppressed
for that
that
long.
long.
Yeah. But like if we start bringing in numbers and I say if South Africa was stuck in apartheid for 200 years, would that have been a choice?
Can't be. Still can't be.
No.
See, my answer different.
There
the
was no
numbers, it doesn't.
apartheid.
The numbers don't matter to
The
me.
way
I think
that we
black
were
people
living,
would
are you going to
realize.
tell me that we chose that way of living then? Before there was apartheid, before there were any
'cause-
of...
we
I
already
think you're missing the concept.
We already answered that one. Ne? We would
You're
say
saying
was apartheid a choice?
after it
No.
took place.
Okay.
Now we're bringing in time. Okay, 200 years.
Okay.
South Africa, 200 years. Would that have been a choice?
The length of it.
No.
Probably.
You see that's
the conversation we need to have.
Those are the grounds that Kanye was going into. He just wasn't articulating it well enough because
He actually did, but people did not
Yeah,
hear.
but he
If
only-
you listen
but-
to his
so
point
but he
before
was
he said
basically-
that.
but
He
only
was
articulated
basically
it properly after
he was
the-
saying there should have been an uprising much sooner.
and initially there was.
That's where he was going
Essentially-
until they
essentially
attacked
there
him.
was.
That
an
I think that was a very bad choice of words, and I must say
Yeah,
still.
but I think Kanye
that's a
did it on
very-
purpose.
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
It's
Listen.
just like
It's a
Kanye.
very
Listen,
controversial
do
line.
you guys know who Terry Tubman is?
Yeah.
Do you know who Nat Turner is?
No.
Yeah.
Do you know who Rich Wilkerson is?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like these are black people, right? Who were in slavery, who were slaves, who stood up and said,
Uprised.
"Hell no! Like we not gonna tolerate this." Harriet Tubman, her story is even like heroic, bro.
Yeah.
Because she rescued, she fled from being a slave,
Yeah.
and she would come back to save slaves.
Yeah.
And there's a quote that says, "I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if only they knew they were slaves."
Yo.
So people, she was like straight up telling them, guys, this is. But obviously, a lot of them had been born into this thing, had been born into the slavery. This
They didn't know
this
any
a-
better.
So
exactly,
propaganda
this is-
plays a part in this.
Which is what I was basically trying to think while you guys were talking about this, that when you grow up in a way, or when you
Yeah.
come from knowing nothing, you get, it's easy to think that this is the normal.
Yeah,
This is how things
Yeah.
are.
Because it's the first thing you learn.
Yeah, because your mind,
Yeah.
your mind has been dealt with at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
That's all your mind is
definitely.
accustomed to. That's all your
Yeah.
mind is accustomed to. You know what I mean? Thinking, and that this is just how we're supposed to
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I think Kanye was trying to speak about, but his choice of words failed him. 100%. Like I can
He-
straight up say his
he
choice of
failed.
words failed him.
Yeah,
Dismally.
Dismally.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't disagree with his choice of words, because at the end of the day, when you're speaking truth,
Yeah.
you have to step on toes. You can't sugarcoat the truth, bro. But what people want is for the bread to be buttered on both sides
Yeah.
and still hold it.
Wow.
And then afterwards expect to have clean hands.
Yeah, exactly. It's not gonna happen.
Can't.
You gotta have your hand dirty, man, to get that sandwich. But the issue now is he said what he said. People are still being enslaved, which is what Kanye was saying.
He's
Yeah.
initially saying yes,
People are still enslaved,
Yeah.
but the new slavery is mental slavery.
Definitely.
which in my
Yeah.
opinion isn't new, but
That one is the most
No, no, no,
effective
no.
one.
yeah.
That
I
they,
think so.
back then they
Back then,
they
they-
enslaved you physically to affect your mental.
Yeah.
Now,
they
they
affect
just
you mentally.
simply-
Yeah, it's like the chains
To
are
affect
off.
you physically.
It's like the
The
chains
other
are
way
off.
around.
Yeah,
It's converted.
chains
It's
are off
the other way
everything.
around.
Yeah, true, 100%.
Like
yeah.
a farm.
And
But-
they have us, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
one lock, bro.
They have us.
Damn, bro.
They have us.
Even Childish Gambino, you know what I found very interesting there? On the I don't know if you guys have seen this
Yeah.
music video. This
This is America.
Yeah.
Like the funny thing is, Childish Gambino says the same thing Kanye was saying,
Mm.
but without using words, just
Mm.
portrayals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are like, Childish
It
Gambino,
trended,
Childish
bro.
Gambino, yeah.
The thing is, it all goes with delivery. I think delivery is important.
Yeah, 100%.
Which is why I'm
I agree
saying-
with that. I agree.
Yeah.
with
It's
that.
No
how you
matter
speak with the
how it
people.
was most supposed to come out, Kanye failed dismally. You saying that Childish also tried to say the similar thing.
But he didn't say it though.
It's a message.
showed
It was
it.
Yeah,
communicated.
he
Just
communicated
two
via. a
Let-
message,
okay,
yeah.
let me not say communicate.
Communicated,
Are you
yeah.
comfortable with that word?
Yeah.
He communicated the
Yeah.
same thing
differently.
differently,
Yeah.
but his delivery was more direct and more,
Yeah, true,
more
true.
effective.
Well thought out.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
rather than just blurting out something to evoke emotions. It was well thought out.
But do you guys feel like we've become intolerant as a people in the sense of like, because I was looking at this whole thing and it seems as if half of the people were like, Kanye West is crazy, second place, etc., etc., and half of the people were actually taking time to actually hear what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Do you think we've become intolerant in the sense of we're not taking time to actually, okay, I hear what you just said, and honestly, what you just said is crap, but what are you trying to say? Like, do you feel like we're not doing that? as
Giving him a
people?
chance.
Yeah, no one gave him a chance.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the only person who actually gave him a
I
chance
think
was
people
actually
have
the
been
white
giving
people.
Kanye a chance. That's the problem.
Eh?
People have been giving Kanye a chance.
You
The
feel
thing is,
like
Kanye has been speaking the truth forever.
We all know Kanye is a...
But what people don't want is someone to tell them the truth harshly. It's like your parents. Your parents hate the fact that you drink. They'll be like, don't drink.
Yeah.
Alcohol is bad. Blah 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 blah. They'll shout you when they tell you.
Yeah.
Then you'll have a friend who'll be like, hey man, let's stop drinking, bro. We can do better than that. Who are you gonna listen to?
obviously you're more prone to listen to the friend than you are to, you know, a harsh rebuke.
But you need that harsh rebuke.
Yeah, you do.
Because for a harsh rebuke, there has to be a harsh consequence to it.
You know what? I agree and I disagree with that. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because people are different, right? It's like raising a kid. I've never raised a kid in my life, obviously,
Yeah.
but I've been a kid, right?
Yeah.
Now, I can tell you, although I was raised mostly by my gran, her form of punishing, right, was initially she would shout at you.
Yeah.
But when you've like really messed up, then she'll take out the weapon. You know what I mean? Then
The
she'll
process.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I was not that
It's
type. I was
customary.
not that type of kid who was beaten up all the time.
Yeah.
Because if I was, I guarantee you, it wouldn't have had the same result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not be like this dude who's like, okay, you know what? I think maybe this is wrong. I need to shy away from it.
Yeah.
I would have probably ended up
Yeah.
just being aggravated a lot more, and
Yeah.
then coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's that time of the
Okay.
hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, brand rehearsal is about to start. But
Yeah.
to end this conversation, gentlemen, do you think that, first of all, do you think that we've evolved? And do you think we are going to evolve? Or are we actually going down a very fast lane downhill?
I think if we keep encouraging each other, like
Yeah.
keep like fit, okay, yeah, you did this, but okay, you can do better, about encouraging each other. I think we could get like ahead in life.
I like that. See,
If we
what do you
first
think?
work on ourselves before we, I think so. Yeah.
See, what do you
Definitely
think?
have to agree with what he's saying. Evolution is a process. You can't rush it. Now, I don't know if I'm overthinking, but when you look at it into it deeper, evolution is taking something from what it was into
Something else.
something
Creating
else
something bigger.
that is going to be better.
Yeah.
Because obviously, why else would you call it evolution if it's not going to be able to survive the previous circumstance?
Yeah.
For example, the coelacanth,
Yeah.
they say it was a fish, started out in water, but had to crawl onto land.
Yeah.
So now, we have to look at it from that perspective. Where are we? Where are we going? How many people are fighting the good fight of actually moving forward? Because if it's evolution, let's call it evolution.
Yeah.
If it's change, it's not necessarily evolution, it's something
Evolution.
else.
That's
So,
a bar.
That's all I have
That
to
is
say
a
about
bar.
it.
That is a
Yes, yes, sir.
bar. Still?
You just have
What?
What do you think?
I just think people need to grow up. We just need to grow up, all of us.
I forgot my brother's very PC.
What do you mean I'm PC? He likes saying this. He likes saying I'm PC. I don't know what you're talking about. I just said it. Like I just initially just said what.
Yeah,
C
but we do
and
need to
Tobi
grow
just
up
said.
for real. Bro.
Yeah.
No
Period.
jokes, man. We
Yeah.
really do need to grow up.
Yeah. We need to do better
'cause-
as men as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Stop being trash.
We're not necessarily trash, but it's a way to get our attention.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Certain
saying.
people
That's what
do
I'm
certain
clickbait.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
I
was
get
being
it.
said.
I get it.
Yeah.
I
But
get it.
he takes things out of context and he's like, oh, no.
No,
you
but you
understand.
did say that we
I
trashed you.
I don't want to hear none of you.
Listen
what
to
you
the
like.
episode. Listen to the episode. Verbatim, he said men
dude.
are trash.
But that's what I'm saying it because it's
Nah, it's too late now. Your words are out. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Two
who else he-
podcasts already.
Guys,
What-
bad
you-
practice.
You know what?
I didn't come
you
here to
just
start
said,
a
you know what
fight.
you
I didn't
just
come
said
here
is
to start a
this guy
fight.
likes fighting, man. He likes fighting.
Controversy
I
all
can
over
see.
the place.
I can see.
Controversy all
I
over
didn't come
the
here to
place.
start a fight.
You know what? I'm done.
I love taking jabs, my brother.
Why do you have to
I'm
take the
done.
wind out of people?
I'm done, man.
My man, we said we want to hear some bars, man. Drop these bars for these
You
people.
wanna drop these bars? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it easy, yo.
You
Okay.
ain't gonna cuss, right?
Stuff is coming off the top of my head, okay?
You ain't gonna cuss,
It's
right?
for free, right?
Huh? You ain't gonna cuss, right?
Ain't gonna cuss. Ah, no, I ain't
Okay,
gonna cuss.
okay.
Yeah,
No
keep
swear.
it simple. Yeah.
Let's keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Yeah.
Keep it clean, yeah. Yeah. Young nigga, I just wanna keep it clean, yeah. But I still say the N word at least once, yeah. Or twice, yeah. I never let it go. I have to pick it up and just grasp it. Yeah. Let me have it. I just had it. Yeah.
Oh.
Gotta have that lunch like I packed it.
Oh.
Yeah. You know a nigga just fasting. Yeah.
Oh.
You know a nigga just running up some bars. I'm just trying to stack up my own pyramid and just sit at the top and just enjoy the view. Just get that, and then I just stack up my own paper. Just trying to hustle for my own grind. Just trying to get my mind freed. No, I'm freed, I'm not enslaved. My nigga, you know that I've been praying to the Lord, just be free, Lord. You know the law ain't about get it. You know I just wanna get steadied. You know I just get it and I flip it.
Hey.
And then I flip it, then I never forget it, you know.
Hey.
Childish Gambino with it.
No, I'm actually thinking Kanye with it. Hey,
Childish
man.
Gambino with it.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, guys, give off your handles, man.
Yeah.
Social media.
Oh yeah, it's at Bucha_Tamoy. Yeah, that's my actual name is Bucha. Yeah. I should have mentioned that. Yeah. Instagram. Yeah. And on Facebook, yeah, at Bucha Tamoy. Yeah, just.
Yeah, Twitter.
My Twitter handle is kind of messed up right now. I'm trying to fix that. Yeah, but I'll let you guys know when that's fixed. Yeah.
Sweet. See?
Platforms I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Facebook, C Mkhize straight up. C with a double I. You should find it. Instagram, Prince Hakeem.
Hey.
Don't know, long story.
We are royalty,
But,
man.
Prince
Royalty.
Hakeem.
Hey.
So yeah, that's me.
Still.
At Still Dlamini, or Still _ Dlamini, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, none of your business.
None of your business.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's L to the Z. LZ Brendon's find us on all platforms, and we are Blueprint Sessions on all platforms. This has been an awesome episode, my brothers.
Thank you so
thanks
much for
coming
having us,
through,
man. Thank you
This
so
was
much
really
for
a
having
fun
us.
episode.
And shout out to NT.
Blueprint Sessions, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to NC. She's awesome.
Shout out to NT. She DM'd me and she's like, yo, she listens to the podcast, she enjoys it. So shout out to you, NT.
Yeah, we're with you,
NT.
Thanks.
Hey, NT, hope you enjoy this one.
Thankful.
All right.
It's lit.